Okay, well, are you going live and then we'll
I
start?
am going
your...
live
Okay.
at that. Yes.
We can, if you want, you can talk about it at the beginning.
Talk about.
We'll go live.
Oh, we're live broadcast. Let's start sharing.
Okay.
Sharing is caring.
We'll get this going and then we'll thank you, David.
Sharing is caring.
Okay. All right. That is super sticky from when we didn't spill stuff on it. Okay. That was really nice having that sit down. All right. Oh my gosh, we're in a new place. Todd.
This is the same place. This is the
Oh, I can see.
Yeah,
That's the there.
This is the that's the studio in there, and then this is like the engineering back room. You said I was backstage, so I came backstage.
No, you're front stage now.
Oh,
I'm front stage now. Okay. Well, we're hanging out after for the auction.
That's amazing. I love it. I really love this. So good. Okay.
We also like your apartment there. It's very
Cute. You should add to stream.
mid-century modern.
Okay.
Mid-century modern. I see you're relaxing a bit there on the chair.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God the fluorescents are off. We can exist.
Yay! We can exist. Okay. So we are going to start the auction. Lovely people here. We have chairs here. If you're making art, that is wonderful. So we are here. It's the 446th time that we've had an auction.
That seems like a lot.
It's like, yay!
Yay! Clap, clap, snap, snap.
You know what we should do at the beginning of the first auction is say, this is not the auction, this is the beginning part, so that we don't get people getting confused about which one's the auction. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and say like, and now this is the auction.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's too
that's
late
a good
to say
idea.
that for the first one. We need to say on the first ones, please don't get confused.
Rich, on your banner where it says Rumble House Live Art, could you put auction up there?
And not auction?
Yeah, I can make a new banner that indicates auction and
Would that make it super complicated?
no, it's really easy. I make banners. I have about 13 different banners and I change them up all the time. Really, the thing about the banner is just like trying to figure out where the gang's gonna be. You know, so if I had Kelly, here's Kelly. She's gonna be one of us gets bumped up into the light.
Oh, yeah. And I guess during the first part, we don't have the phone number up, right?
I often do,
Oh,
but
anyways.
I need to do some sharing.
Just
Okay, so Rich is doing some sharing. I will use his phone once he is done to
Wow,
get
no pressure.
No, but once you get started. So for those of you watching for the first time, we start pulling up the pieces. We do the live auction. People text in their bids to 403-629-7424. So I take all the bids on the phone, and then I try my best to get back to people to make sure if they're not watching or if the feed's not, like if they don't have a really good connection, then I make sure if they're bidding on something that they kind of keep up to date. Chelsea is the one that keeps me up to date, so she's keeping track of the bids. And then we, when we do time the pieces out, we generally do have a 10-minute lag for internet lag because we understand that some people are all joining us from all over the place. So that's kind of generally how it runs. If you want to see a piece, so all the pieces we have photos of all the pieces up on the event page for Rumble 446. So you can look through all of the pieces and you can ask for pieces. So if you are waiting for a piece, please don't wait forever. Just text 403-629-7424 and let us know which piece you'd like us to put up.
That's 403-629-7424.
Thank you.
403-629-7424.
Ding.
One more time.
Yay.
403
403 629
629
7424.
7
4
4
Cuatro
keypad to
2,
telecom things?
Dos,
4.
cuatro.
What are those things called? But they did fundraising
Telephones,
online.
yeah.
Telephones.
No, this is more like when you're watching MASH and there'd be like a steak knife commercial and they would just hammer you with the phone number over and over and over again. And if it wasn't a steak knife commercial, it was a bunch of records that I didn't know I was going to love 30 years later.
Or it's a bag of inspirations.
Thanks for the segue,
Your
Todd.
voice on that mic
So-
is just magic.
We are going to start out the auction. Everyone here too, this is a very awesome piece by Mel V. We have 3 creativity kits. If you are curious about what's inside them, this is the first one.
This is
$1 opening. So there are notepads, pencils. You don't know what's going to be inside. It's called a creativity
One
kit.
never knows.
If you would like to bid, it starts at $1 for a magic bag of secret awesomeness. They're
Get
made.
on the magic bag of secret offers.
Who said that? $1. $1 to Stana. Do I have $2?
Do you know what I'm going to start? I'm doing it at school and I'm doing it here. Can I tell you? Sure. So like a little book club package. So I'm
That's a
putting
nice
like
package.
10 of my river trolls in a box, and it'll have a bottle of wine and a couple other, like some art supplies and some notebooks. And then if you and your friends wanted to have a book club, you wouldn't just like have to go and buy the books. You could just sign up the box, get the bottle of wine and the books, and then hopefully we'd get notepads back. And then we could pass the notepads around so that the next book club could have a look at the notepads again. What's happening? Oh, I need this. And then
I did it in kindergarten.
students don't drink the alcohol. With the students at school, I started a brand new book club. It's called the Just Barely a Book Club. And it's so much work to have books delivered to the school and stuff and follow the rules. So I'm just buying 10 copies of, to start with the Book Thief. And I got 10 copies. The kids can read as much as they want, as slow as they want. They don't have to finish the book, but I basically tell them a month in advance we're going to meet at the end of January, have donuts, and talk about the Book Thief. Because you know that feeling? I've never been in a book club before, but you know that feeling when you've read a book and you can't really relate to your best friend because they haven't read it? You're on their case, you shove the book right up their nose, hoping it will go into their brain. It's called the Just Barely a Book Club at school. And then I'm going to put together at the gallery a river troll package where it's got wine and.
Yeah, I think that's a brilliant.
I've never actually been in a book club. I know. I'll let you go. Sorry,
I love your no. I wasn't. I was just gonna say we got a $3 bid for this bag from Kelly. $3. We do have $5. $5 to Stana. Going once. Going twice.
Where's Stana?
Going 3 times.
Hey,
Sold to
haven't seen you in
Stana.
a long time. How are you doing?
Woo!
Lovely to see you.
We have 2 others, so I just want to go through these fast mode.
You may need to put a marker on Stan's button.
Oh. Okay. All right. So $5.
Wicked lady sitting by my side, sitting by my
Try
side.
this.
So
What am I doing?
$5, that's
$5.
for real.
Yeah.
$5. What am I doing with it?
Give it to Stana.
Oh, okay. I don't have my mask.
Oh.
Perhaps I could get some help.
So Kelly, do you
A
want
hand
to?
or other.
And I will run from it.
And I will run from it.
Back to the safe zone. Which is funny, this 2-meter thing, especially inside, because you know what? It's like 2 years since the physicists told us that doesn't work that way.
We're just doing the best we can. Okay.
Following the laws.
Careful. Don't have an opinion.
Kelly bid $309 on the second bag.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so that's
Neil, have you seen my new piece of charcoal? Did you see me drawing with this tonight?
Yeah, I saw you the other night with that.
Do you think I'm kidding or is this real?
okay.
Well, I don't think you're kidding. Should I think you're kidding?
It looks like I could also defend myself, but this would just turn into a cloud if I hit somebody with it. It would just go.
Well,
Smoke
I saw
cloud.
that. I saw that dude drawing with 3 charcoals at once. So why would I not think that you've been drawing with that?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I think I need to watch some more reels.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send you the link.
So Next piece that we're selling, we'll bring up. So the second bag is currently at $3. I misread the thing. $3. I like 309 because it's funny and weird, but that was my bad.
I'm also sorry, Todd. I've been referring to you as Neil for
Ryan's there.
Ryan. Okay.
Okay,
Stay on
so
track.
I have room to put Ryan in, but then I got to switch Ryan with Kelly. Oh no, that works. I guess.
this is by Alox. It's currently at $20 to Trish. So this is a lovely cute.
Oh, there's an angry face.
R2D2.
Who put the angry face?
Oh no. Usually it's just people doing it by accident. Oh, it might have been Damien because he said oops.
It would
Oh,
never
okay.
be anything
Can
but
you
that.
change, Damien? Can you change your
Never.
angry face to a happy face so
Not
that
that we
I don't
say
have
weird,
nightmares tonight?
obscure things all the time. That
If you just click on that and put love or something, that'd be great. Not that it matters, but it matters to me.
we always do the checkups after if there's an angry face. So
Like 3:00 in the morning, I'll be texting going,
Are
"Oh
you
my
okay?
God, did I see something?" Because I actually have this nightmare about like saying the wrong thing, not the wrong thing, but like something that was heard wrong.
Like
Okay.
stuck on glass, friend.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
So this is by Alox. It is currently at $20 to Trish. If you would like to bid, text 403-629-7424.
7424.
That's 403-629-7424.
7424.
403-629-724.
7424.
Oh,
I bid 25.
25 to
Can I also tell you that here's the number? Watch, this is so hard to do because it's sort of upside down and backwards. 403-629-7424.
7424.
Right at the bottom. I'm surprised I haven't had like a million pizzas ordered to my house from this, by the way.
Don't say that now.
I love pizza.
She'd eat it all.
I wouldn't even care. I love pizza. It's like pizza. I would like to do anything for that. Okay, so currently this is
Anything?
at 25. No.
Okay, thank you for clarifying. That.
$25.
I do anything.
To Kelly. This is currently $25 to Kelly.
I won't do that.
Everyone's just laughing their asses off.
This,
All right, I gotta ask you.
this
Let
is
me
this,
ask you
and
this.
it's opening at something. 20.
We were talking about my vantage point earlier and how sometimes I don't always get the joke.
Yeah.
But Meatloaf,
Yeah. Okay.
I would do anything for love. Is that what
Yeah.
it says? But I won't do that.
do
But
that.
what? Okay, but wait.
Yeah.
What do you think that is?
It's she says
The record's
"You've
at
gotta love me
35.
forever and never leave
Yeah.
me," and
Yeah.
she goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, I won't do that."
But I won't do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
The whole song is about him trying to get into her pants.
wow!
That's
Is that?
Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
Yeah.
It's
Can
not-
I just tell you? I'm an adult, and I for years
You're an
blushed every
adult?
time I heard that song because I thought it was way worse than that.
Well, it kind of is. He's like saying he'd do anything to bounce
Yeah.
pow wow with
Bounty bow.
Like I thought it was like I would do anything, but I won't like lick the inside of your nose or something
No,
like
it's
that. I thought it was
love
like
her.
I was like,
You
what
won't
is this
emotionally
thing?
open up to
I
her.
won't
What
do
is this thing that everybody
BDSM.
knows that I don't know.
Unavailability is the worst thing you can find in anybody.
Nose
Let me
rimming.
tell you.
The record, R2D2 is at $35 now.
Thank you. To whom?
I
To
won't do
Trish.
role reversal play.
I love that we just knew that Trish was going to bid on
Yes.
Nose rimming or emotional unavailability.
it.
This is also by Alox, opening 20 for this lovely vinyl.
I'll do 20 on that, dude.
Nice.
We have 13 people with us, but that might be more because Neil, you want to hear something amazing?
I always want to hear something amazing.
So, in safe small groups, people have been gathering to watch the Rumble House, and they pour themselves some tasty beverages.
Libations.
And then sometimes this is exciting to me because this blows my mind. But sometimes they make up drinking games because whenever Jess counts to 14, I have a flashback to Sesame Street and I go 14, and then everybody would have tasty beverage. So isn't it kind of neat that we've become a tasty beverage game?
You're a Rocky Horror Picture Show of yourself.
Am I walking? Hey, where's your neck?
And now I just show up.
It's not funny to me. Actually, I have a problem with my neck.
Okay. You know who didn't have a problem with their neck?
Johnny Cash.
Johnny. I don't know. That's not a good
No, that's a
segue.
good
I
one.
don't know.
Did you ask him?
This is. Can I just say, I like to play with the blacklight fluorescent paints. And this is by far the most effective use of the blacklight that I've done. I love it. Only honestly, like we have this spot where we use the blacklight in our home, which is actually where we sleep, next to the record player. Just falls asleep hours before me. So what I do is I just sit and listen to records and watch and what's amazing about blacklight is it seems to like charge up the paint, that it starts out one thing and it kind of evolves into another. Only I can't take my eyes off it, and I end up staying up all night looking at it. So this is a warning to you that if you have your own blacklight, this could become a problem for you.
I think if you have a blacklight, then you're open to whatever you're proposing is a problem here.
Right. 403-629-7424.
7424.
Ryan just took a drink of a tasty beverage. Now here's the other thing is I thought that I would take a break from having this in my home, and I brought it to school to share with the kids because I like to kind of wind them up about blacklight stuff sometimes or whatever I'm doing. And here's the other thing.
I did not take a tasty beverage. I had a tasty sip of the plantawana.
Luckily, it's legal now.
Yeah.
But this eyeball turns bright red under the black light, and that's not bright red. But here's the funny thing: is he's got a cigarette with the blue flame. What does that tell you? And so, anyways, I brought this into school, and one of the kids, like one of my smart grade 12s, is like, "Mr. Teru, why would you put a cigarette in Johnny Cash's mouth?" And I thought he's like, "Are you insinuating that Johnny Cash smoked cigarettes?" I'm like, "Well, because Johnny Cash smoked cigarettes." Like, "Mr. Teru, you're a teacher." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I can't have this here." And he was teasing me. He wasn't being malicious about it, but I totally brought Johnny Cash in thinking the kids would think this is a cool painting, and I totally forgot that kids shouldn't be looking at cigarettes. So
It's not like they don't on TV every day.
no.
Does anybody smoke on TV anymore? I feel like
Mad Men.
I don't watch TV.
Oh.
You know that show from 2001?
Yeah. The one that led to our problem with bourbon.
Yeah.
In tandem with the
Voltaire led to our problem with bourbon.
Voltaire! Oh my god!
Can we please do this? Okay. So currently Johnny is at 175 to Todd.
Awesome.
Is it 165?
175.
175 to Todd.
Todd. Yes. Well, should it be Todd?
I don't have legal documentation.
Oh no, I don't care about that. I just want to make sure I get.
And then turn the black light off because I want you to see how watch this, Todd. Yeah, he's just like a regular guy. He's just like Johnny Cash. But then when the black light comes on, it's like problematic Johnny Cash. Like
look at the red eye. It's so good.
It's beautiful.
And there's
It
a
is
story that
so
goes with
beautiful.
this. There's two stories. One, during COVID, I couldn't listen to music. The only thing I could listen to was Johnny Cash and Bob Dylan. But secondly, after surviving through COVID because of Johnny Cash,
Bobby
and
Dylan.
Yeah, we rewatched Walk the Line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's a scene in that movie that just floors me. Is because Johnny Cash just rolls his tractor in a lake over like Thanksgiving, and you're expecting that all the Carters are going to bolt because it's her parents, June Carter's parents, and then out of the blue, his drug dealer comes ripping down the driveway with this bag of pills, and I'm just like, oh, this is going to be so bad. And then out of the blue, June Carter's dad and mother come out with 2 shotguns, and I'm like, it's the best scene ever. Like, this is my dream, is to have
That support system.
Yeah.
That's like
someone in my life to chase my demons away with shotguns.
Effective rehab.
yeah. No, just like any
I'm not.
demon.
Look at
Any
me.
any demon.
Look at this face.
Look at this. Look at this face. You're beautiful.
That's-
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay, 175 going once, 175 going twice, 175 going 3 times. My friend Todd! Walter!
We have 10.
I love this energy right now.
We have 10 magic minutes because
10 minutes. So I'm
who
gonna
knows what's
check-
happening with the live stream.
Yeah, because Kenzie was bidding earlier, but I'm just gonna make sure that everything is good. Can you
Because
put that to the
Kenzie
side?
came from out of town Is that right? Is that
I don't know.
I think yeah. 'Cause they were here when I painted it, and they waited around, and they were driving out of town, and I didn't want to sell it that night. And then so I ended up giving them my I had a 4-piece giant size Guernica. I just gave it to them because I was feeling guilty that they were waiting around for Jenna Cash. Also, can I say something else?
Yes.
That in our household, Jessica, Rich, and Felix, we intermittently use the name Johnny Cash as a euphemism for cool. So, like, Jess might say, "Oh, that looks good," and I go,
Johnny Cash.
"Johnny Cash."
That's so nerdy. Johnny Cat.
Hey, feeling day, Johnny Cash.
Okay.
In a week, we'll be on 2 weeks off from our other job. I'll get in the car and be like, Johnny
We still have to make it through next week. That's gonna be...
We can do it.
You're so
I
We
positive.
believe
can-
in both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So
We've been making it through the last week before Christmas at Rumble House for
10 years.
hey
As far as I
Mhm.
Okay. So Wes is with us here.
Wes.
Hey Wes.
It was.
So this is a first photo that we're putting up. It is the photo. Be
Oh, look,
weird.
Todd's spinning around.
I'm just fixing things. Keep talking. I'm not doing anything important.
That's really wonderful. So be weird.
So my friend Todd has a podcast. A
Rich.
podcast, sorry.
Bess is talking.
What's that?
It's okay. Thanks.
Were you? I'm deaf in that ear.
It's okay.
She's
Everything-
actually on my right hand side,
Honestly,
so I have an excuse.
everything's fine.
I have a hearing impairment in my right ear.
Me too. Mine's in my left though, so not my right, but almost the same. We're twins. What the hell?
Yeah, like in the apocalypse, we'll we'll just lock elbows, right?
One breath in.
Or we could just make
Another
one really
breath
useless
out.
human.
All right.
One breath in and another breath out.
I love this. Opening bid for Be Weird. Life is more fun. Be weird. Opening bid is $15 by Wes Rath. This is everything. Everything is that. The second piece that he has in this auction. What were you going to say, my love? I thought you were going to start talking about something.
No, I was going to promote.
Oh, what? Yeah, you
Todd,
can,
tell us about your show.
and then people can ruminate on these beautiful photos.
Ruminate while I talk. Okay. Well, a friend and I met in university like a decade and a bit ago because we thought we were going to be writers, and then neither of us became writers. And then the pandemic happened, and I hadn't actually talked to that friend since then, but he reached out to me at the beginning of this year and said, we should have been writers. And so I said, well, there's no reason why we can't. So we started a podcast, which turned into a YouTube channel. And now it's this whole little puppet show where we write little sketches and try to tell stories about things we think are interesting. And we're called Tucker and Todd, and we're on YouTube and Instagram by those names.
Yay! That is so nice.
Hey, I have a funny story. Because I know that feeling when you wanted to be a writer and you didn't become a writer. And my friend Paul and I, Paul won the Calgary Herald short story contest for young people when we were teenagers. And then he went and studied English and writing. And so he had a huge leg up on me. But we had a plan at 16 that if we didn't become famous writers by the time we were 18, we would pull like a Lee Harvey Oswald and become famous. Should I be saying this online? And then
Famous for something that somebody else would write about.
right. And then we hit 18 and it was like we gave ourselves a 2-year extension till 20. That extended till 25. I think we did talk and extend it to 30. And then I totally forgot about that. And then my book came out. It was really nice.
It was really nice. You know what else was really nice?
I sent it to Paul.
Dusty. Oh,
And he said, it's a good book. I hate you.
that's nice.
I know, it meant the world to me.
That is so nice.
So Neil, this is my buddy that I grew up with writing, and we had these dreams and, wanted to be Hemingway and all that. And so to have him
Now
tell
you
me,
are.
to have him tell me he hated me in that context was the most beautiful being hated I've ever experienced.
That is so
I
good.
understand.
Normally I don't like being hated, but in that moment I was like, yes. How does Felix do? He's like, yes.
Like,
He's not even
Can I have
kidding.
some tang? Yes, you can have some tang. Yes.
See, that is celebrating small victories, and that is a good
Right?
thing.
So
Yeah.
beautiful. You know what else is beautiful? Dusty has this lovely photo for $20 currently.
Can we all do this every time we get a bid?
Yes.
That could be a drinking game, couldn't it? I mean, a tasty beverage game.
Okay, so Dusty currently has Wes's for $20. If you'd like to bid, please text.
Look at-
grocery
Look at the angle of the
629-7424.
camera because the Mona Lisa is just like eye cocking down that lens. She's like, you
Saucy minx.
saucy minx.
So,
Wait, no, let's try and do the ugly dog.
Ugly Dog. I love Ugly Dog.
Were you going to sell my Mona Lisa?
I was
Let's
like,
try
I
the
don't know.
ugly
I'm
This is
jumping all
also
over the
black
place.
light reactive in a way that you probably don't even. No, it's not.
Let's see.
It's not. No, take it. It's not. It's not black light reactive.
It
I
is.
just assumed it was. Oh yeah,
It
it is.
is.
You're right. You're
Look
right.
at
Actually,
those
it's
teeth.
super. That's dope.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's flipping out.
Yeah. Okay. So the ugliest dog in the world and Jessica.
Yay! Yay!
And actually, is your mom online or any of your family? Because they actually have the ugliest.
No, Dinky is he just has a growth on his stomach.
No, I remember my Skippy, my dog Skippy had this lump of flesh sticking out of his eyeball.
Lump of
Yeah, because Snoopy, our other dog, would lick the salt out of his eyes,
No.
and he got this inflammation that just looked like a ham sandwich hanging out of his eye. And it didn't bother me because he's my dog, right? And then I remember people come over and they'd literally walk through the door, look at my dog, and scream. And I was like, what the? And I would dislike people after this. And then I go to Jess's house. I'm like, oh, good God. And she's like petting it. I'm like, don't touch it. And then we get in the car. I'm like, don't touch the steering wheel after you've touched that dog.
It's not that bad.
It's not that good.
It's kind of like
Is your family watching? I won't be
I
welcome
don't
to
know.
Christmas.
Honestly, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Tell me your dog's not the ugliest dog in the world.
It's not. It's actually quite
Oh,
cute.
I'm sorry.
And it howls like
She's
a little
tearing up a
wolf. I'm not actually like.
Howls like a wolf underwater.
Okay.
Your
We
dog
actually
gobbles like
we
a
need
turkey.
to sell art.
Okay. Jessie and her beautiful dog.
Can I
Opening
buy
bid.
this for $25?
$20 sold. Get 10 minutes.
Okay, there you go.
Nobody else wants this.
I do. I love it.
That's perfect. Put it in your classroom.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
Do we have anybody with us?
weirdest classroom?
Not anymore.
We did, and then Rich got on the feed.
Are we
Okay.
gonna time out R2D2?
Yes.
R2D2 is done. Oh, somebody joined us. We have 10 people now.
Yay.
That
Okay.
might be 20 people if there's 2 people per house.
So we have a couple bids.
A bid.
Heather bid $30 on Taylor's lovely piece.
Nice.
Oi, oi, oi.
Did Taylor come by?
Oi, oi, oi.
Did you give Taylor's cash?
I sent it e-transfer.
Oh, e-transfer. That must have been a fun one.
I was so joyful sending that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And triumphant.
Last year, okay.
So this is by Taylor that night. This lovely
Which Jacob is that?
bay.
Jacob Bay. How you doing,
He
buddy?
said he's working on a piece. So
How you doing, buddy?
this piece is by Taylor. It's currently at $30 to Heather. We got a text in earlier. So this is by Taylor. He said, yo.
She looks like she has a swimming cap on.
Oh yeah, that's
so want to
cute.
believe she has a swimming cap.
Oh.
I don't think so. I think that's funky blonde hair.
I love her lipstick. Oh.
Okay. LOL. NVM. $176. That would be. I don't know. You have my phone. Neil, I think you just got outbid by like in the last second. We take $1 bids, by the way. We're not proud.
Yeah, Kenzie just bid 176.
Well, they stayed in town, so okay.
Aw.
Okay. Sold.
Is that sold? Or you
Yeah.
want, yeah? Okay. I just want to confirm because sometimes I misinterpret other people saying things.
No,
and
they're
I-
really sweet. That's nice of you, Todd.
Yeah, I wouldn't sarcastically say that.
Oh, okay.
Well, I probably would.
That's why I asked.
Have you ever used some sarcasm there, Todd?
I've lost jobs because of sarcasm.
Same.
What percent? If you were a cocktail, what percent of you would be sarcasm?
If I was a cocktail,
Yeah,
like
if
I
you were
don't
like
know,
part satire, part sarcasm, part
at least
pure joy.
half. At least half. But I remember being insulted and like sad when my friends started becoming sarcastic. And so I guess maybe that turned me into a reactive sarcasm.
Oh, see, I'm not a big fan of sarcasm. What I often do is with sarcasm is I just play dumb and go straight up. Whatever you say to me with sarcasm, I play it like I really believe it's true.
Yeah.
And it's actually, as a teacher, it works really well.
Okay.
To just, I never led on to believe in sarcasm. And then actually it's funny because that was just my tendency. And then my 9-year-old, who's a lot like me, I noticed he's actually really adverse to, and my parents are, my mom's Welsh. So like, it's weird. It's okay. My dad's French and they don't like hockey, and my mom's Welsh and they don't like sarcasm. So I don't know if you know much about the Welsh, but it's a problem in my family. And anyways, Felix also doesn't like sarcasm. And if I catch myself using, or if he catches me using it, I always get like an earful, like, Dad.
I thought we didn't do the S word.
Yeah, right.
It's kind of mean. It's kind of lying.
It's so cute because he really, and he feels it, and then he's like, thought we didn't use the S word. It's so serious.
He sits pretty close on the spectrum where I sit.
I know, he's so cute.
It's kind of the same reason why we don't play poker, right? Or we got House on Haunted Hill with Scooby-Doo, and he was super stoked. And then it was like he realized you had to deceive your friends. He's like, this is not a game we're playing. He didn't mind that it was scary. He was like, we are not deceiving each other for fun.
Sounds like a good kid.
Yeah.
He's pretty earnest.
Okay, so currently Taylor's piece is at $30 to Heather. Text 403-629-7424 if you would like to bid.
403-629-7424.
Now, next we got the howitzer.
Howitzer.
This is by David Belcour.
So there's 2 howitzers and one has kids and the other doesn't?
How do we spell that? What is a howitzer?
I think it's a machine gun.
It's artillery.
It's artillery. It's heavy artillery. HOWITZER. Because
It's written on the
he spelt it on the back.
I was very impressed.
That was not from my brain.
But how
So-
does this work? That like,
Okay, careful that.
let me ask you. I'm not touching it. I know about art. I know all about art. So this one's got little kids firing it, and the other one's just the gun.
Yeah.
David, you're here, so I'm going to be careful how loud I say this. But why would anybody want this gun if they knew they could have the same gun with children firing it? And you say they're drunk. Is that true? Drunk children firing a gun is gonna, like, you would be crazy to buy this without the drunk children.
So be it.
Even a gun purist that was like, no, I just want the gun. Like, wait a minute, drunk children? That makes that gun so much. Oh, it's obscuring part of the gun?
Hey, Dylan.
No.
No.
Let's just sell this one. We'll bring this one back when you put the drunk children in, like they should be.
Like they should be. Hey, Dylan.
Wait, someone do this for me?
Yeah, he's good. He showed us his stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that.
I'm watching the door really intently.
You're awesome. No, you're good. So opening is $20 each for these, but if you would like to bid for David Belcour's howitzer with children, the actual title is Back in Time. Time returned to the past. Time will come again.
I don't think you
I
can
like
sell the
the-
one without the children. Once they've seen the children, they would be crazy to buy. This is a beautiful painting.
So this is.
But you almost have to show this one first.
I did.
And the bidding goes up to like $700, right? That for this one. And then we put the next one up. They're like, what? You didn't tell me I could have a howitzer with drunk children firing it. This is how we lose friends.
You're losing friends because they're not authentic. It's fine.
Exactly.
Okay, Dylan.
Please.
Okay, you put your mask on. We've got our masks on when people come up, but you come up and talk to the people,
Oh yeah.
and then we'll sort of vacate the space.
Here, you can.
I can't believe you just did that. Nothing, David. Everything's fine.
There's no children involved in that accident.
Where did Dylan go? Okay,
He
Dylan's
ran
gone.
away.
I just like straight up leave. like, I'm out. It's too loud.
So this is a bad scene.
I,
this is the good scene.
I just apologize to everybody. I'm just gonna do a blanket
Did you just invite
apology.
someone up to talk and they just left? That's such a iconic move.
Iconic. Okay.
That's
well-
how I feel. The next time you try and give me a
Just
call,
leave. Oh, here's the door closed. So that was one. Oh, there's Dylan. Hi, Dylan again.
We thought we scared you away.
whatever.
Oh, nice. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't think it, but we are.
Is this even allowed? Like,
Honestly. So I'm going to show you. This is Dylan's painting. Oh, no. Alcohol markers.
Yeah.
Alcohol markers. This is so gorgeous. So opening is 15, and we already have bids up to 25.
That's to me.
25 to Rich. So if you would like to bid on this piece, please text 403 629 7424.
403 629
7424
7424.
629.
So beautiful.
Like, really, is there anyone in the world that didn't want to look like David Bowie?
I love it. So currently the
Oh,
bidding.
the Action Man. The Action Man didn't want to look like David Bowie.
Oh.
The Action
Oh.
Man. Okay, so David was on the bus with the Action Man's girlfriend. They both liked her, and David convinced her on the bus that the Action Man broke up with her, and then he went out with her. And so the Action Man got mad and attacked him. These are best friends. He punched him in the eye. He broke part of his pupil, and that's why David Bowie looks like he has mismatching eyes. And then later on in life, so they had a falling out. One night, because they were asking the Action Man, I don't remember his real name, but his nickname was the Action Man. And so what happened was they were interviewing him like, oh, you and David were in a band and did all these things, did all this stuff, you get your start together. And then he's like, when's the last time you heard from David Bowie? He's like, well, I got home late the other night and there's a message on my machine. It was like, hello, it's David. I'm happy. I hope you're happy too. And no, that's the Action Man had called David Bowie and said,
Yeah.
hello, David, I'm happy. I hope you're happy too. And then so that made it into the song. He said, I got a call from the Action Man.
Happy.
I hope you're happy too.
But can you prove that he didn't punch him because he wanted to look like him?
Well, I mean, I could reread the biography and get you some quotes, but I can't prove anything. But it was a good biography.
I'm gonna bid $30.
There, it's for a kid.
What if I give it to the kid?
Fine.
Because I also
That's
want.
fine. You bid $30, but you better give it to my kid.
I
I got a kid in my
Rich
class.
saw this and he was like, "This needs to go." to this
Yeah, I got a
in
kid in my class painting it, and he's like a great kid.
Aww.
I shouldn't say that because we want to drive the bidding up. I know we don't.
Hey, Dylan, do you want to show your stuff on the internet?
You want to come talk to the digital
You
people?
can come talk to the digital people.
Yes.
Here,
Hi,
I'm gonna-
how's it going, everybody?
Here, hold on.
It's going great. Hi, hello.
How are you?
Good. Here, so Rich, show them where the camera
You
is.
just stand here
Okay, so
and you look right there. Yeah, no, you're good.
This is a whole
I'm in a
set.
whole different world.
I know. Well, Todd's in a cartoon world. Here, look at right here.
Okay.
And
Hi, everybody.
I'll step back so you can take your mask off. You want me to hold one of these?
Yeah.
I'll hold two of these. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll see my mask. So first of all,
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Is this mine?
so this is an early Christmas present. Well,
Let me hug.
yeah, but I just came out these a couple days ago, but they're brand new.
That's so beautiful.
Love it.
Dry inside out.
Perfect.
Okay, first of all, everybody, my name is Dylan.
I'm gonna get out of the way
Tutusas.
so you can take your face mask off.
I'm the owner, roaster at Creek Coffee Company. So I literally roasted these like half an hour ago. I just came from my roaster. And oh, no bidding. I'm not here to bid. Because he wants a bid on a jar, right? Anyway,
It's really nice. To
thanks for the time here, Rich, to promote and share my product. So I'm a local roaster, and I roast daily here, and then I serve in my cafe in Edmonton. I have a cafe, and my main market is like Indigenous people across Alberta, Canada, and little bit a story about the Rumble House. So I was here at the first one, and he tells a story like every time, at least 24 times. No.
You're roasting marshmallows on the art piece.
Oh, I'm roasting marshmallows. Now I'm roasting coffee.
Now we're roasting Rich.
So anyway, I was at the first Rumble House, and I remember I was buzzed out, right? I was an alcoholic at one time, but I've been sober for 6 years now, and I sobered up like just when you guys opened. So now, but I've been coming here every week, and I come up here once. My second time coming up. So anyway, I'm just trying to sell a few jars.
When you walked
Tonight-
into the Girly House the first time, did you think we were going to become family?
I knew it was something good.
Yeah.
Good vibe because everybody
Welcome.
showed up.
Yeah.
Original. Anyway,
I knew
no,
you were drunk
yeah.
that first night. I'm like, you're not drunk, are you? Like, no.
Anyway, no bidding. I'm not here to bid. Yeah. So, anyways, I have a deal: 1 pound of whole bean, Costa Rican for $15, $5 off.
You got 3 jars?
I got a whole bunch.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So
So if they
15.
if they'd like a jar of coffee, I'm gonna come up. Don't trade spots, okay? Okay. You have a seat, and I'll tell them the deal. I think. Okay, so $15 a jar.
Yeah, $5
And what
off.
time are you leaving?
I'll be here till closing.
Okay, so here's the understanding. I think if I got this right, because Dylan's my friend. If he sells one of these jars, if you want a jar of coffee, you tell us. We'll put a jar aside, and then we'll give 100% of the coffee to Dylan. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Dylan, after $100, so after $100, we're gonna split it. Okay?
Okay. What?
Does that work for you?
Yeah, deal. And I donate 2 jars to the house.
No. We're gonna sell your beans, no cost to you,
Okay.
and then when you make $100, then we're gonna take half.
Yeah,
Is that
thank
okay?
you. All proceeds go to my my cafe shop, my shop. It's pretty expensive, I tell you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
What's
does that
the
work?
name of it?
Just the Cree Coffee Cafe.
So-
Oh, it's called the Creek Coffee Cafe.
What's 15 goes into 100? How many times? 7? With the change.
I do not
So the first 7 jars will give you 100% of the sale. Does that work?
I'll give you guys a cut case.
After 7, we'll do the first. This is like a telethon right now. The first.
Good, brother.
Do you want to grab 7 jars?
Yeah,
6.6.
these are beautiful.
6?
They are
No,
not
I'm
gorgeous.
rounding up to 7. So. Okay, awesome.
Fun.
So text 403-629-7424 for your free
And
coffee.
Is there any?
How big is the jar? What's it called? It's a
It's a 1 liter jar.
1 liter.
1 liter jar. 1 pound of whole.
And probably one of my highlights in our relationship, Dylan, was when you texted me right before you went on the news because you were nervous, and I felt like, wow, I must have earned a spot in your heart to be that guy that you turn to. Because, and what did I say? Like, it's just be fine.
Yeah, just be yourself.
Yeah, everybody loves you. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and you like.
I was nervous, but he helped me out. The interview went well.
Yeah.
It's really great.
I got a lot of sales after that.
That's
It's
really
funny.
awesome.
You get on the news, and then all of a sudden there's this bubble, and then it deflates, and you're back to struggling again, right? Like,
Right.
yeah. You're like, I made it. And then you take 3 strides, and you're like, I'm out.
All right.
Okay, thank you for your time.
And
Thank you so
Tommy
much,
Delaney
Dylan.
says, congratulations on your 6 years sober.
Yay! Big
you.
round of applause for Dylan. So we have the lovely jars here. So please let us know. Text 403-629-7424 if you would like to have a jar set aside
Can
for
you,
you.
I've been
Where's
waiting
Peter?
for this. Yeah.
Can you promote it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This was for me though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yay!
Oh, sorry. I didn't have any small.
That's okay.
I will get your small.
Oh, it's okay.
You bring it
Will
when you're
you-
ready.
Yeah, bring it
You
whenever.
will get one though.
Oh, thanks, Dylan.
Dylan, we love you.
Love you guys.
Thank you so much.
I like that this on my black shirt, it just like peels off like what just magic. I'm gonna wear this to school tomorrow. So
Oh, that's nice. All right, so there we go. Actually, Tammy was bidding on your wolf dog piece. Do you want to grab?
well, that's
your-
awkward because I just called Tammy Tommy. And I thought to myself, Tommy Delaney, that's like my friend's name, Tammy.
Do you want to grab?
Thanks
Do you
for that
wanna-
deal. I heard
do
you
you
laughing at my
Do you
reading
want to
skills.
grab your?
Oh, am I gonna grab that?
The wolf dog?
Okay, the wolf dog.
I think so.
I wish I had $1,000.
So Tammy has the bid on the wolf dog at $120 currently. So Rich is gonna get the piece.
It's a beautiful piece, Rich.
Okay, so this was inspired by this weekend we went to see the wolf dogs in Yamuska, and Rich met his friend Horton, and he was like an Irish wolfhound / wolf dog, and
So we go to the zoo all the time. Did I just hit you with the painting?
no, I was trying to not.
We go to the zoo all the time, and it's great. And I like to bring binoculars to the zoo. I don't know if you guys do stuff like this, but if you're going to go to the zoo, we also bring paint sets where we go, binoculars and paint sets. And the zoo's fine. Like I go to the zoo and I feel totally fine. It's enjoyable. It's wonderful. But the wolf sanctuary, I was not expecting to. I thought, well, we'll take Felix and it'll be something different to do. And I walked in, and there's this one guy pacing, and I took a peek through the binoculars. I'm like, these are my people, and like it shot through me. My whole body just felt like connection. And then I was like, this is weird because I'm not really much of a dog guy anymore, and I'm not a wolf person, and I don't think I've ever painted a wolf before. And but I felt this really deep connection to the wolf dog, and so then we went to the next cage, and I saw another wolf dog, and I felt another connection, and I kept feeling a deeper and deeper connection. I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh, I get it. Like, they're neither tame nor wild, and they don't belong anywhere. And that's where all my Minotaur paintings come from. It's not, these are my family, these half wolves, half dogs. And so on the way out, we discovered Horton's name, and in the video, you can see I started with his bones, and then most of the time I was painting him, he had this kind of
snarl.
Is it Fenrir?
Fenrir, yeah.
Yeah, he had kind of Fenrir rear snarl, and then in the last 5 minutes of the painting, I blocked out his face and started over from scratch. And then here's the funny thing is, It's a really nice professional canvas, which is a nice treat for me. And I wasn't going to sell it because I was going to paint over it because the canvas is so nice. And because I keep looking at it online, and online I don't like it that much. I don't hate it, but I, in terms of like the value of the canvas or whatever. And then when I see it in person, I really love it again. I will tell you that the sky is an intense black light, and there's lots of nice black light bits in it. But also the sun at nighttime, when you turn the black light off, even is full glowing, and so it turns into the moon, which is pretty nice too. So it's like,
Can we see it?
no. I'll tell you why is you won't get the full effect unless we turn all the lights out, and I don't want to take up the whole night. But thank you for asking because that means a lot to me. But yeah, so the moon is for sure the sun here really turns into a nice moon at night, and the black light sky is pretty awesome as well. And I don't know, for the price it's at right now, I started the bid at 100 because the canvas is valuable.
It's at 150 now.
What I really was thinking of doing was putting Jess as in a little Red Riding Hood in the front, and
That'd be cute.
and then you would only just see the gaze of his eyes sort of poking out from beneath the cape.
He's much more gentler than he looks online in real life.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
real life.
It's not the same painting.
No.
it's not.
I don't
Like, the
usually have like
texture is
a
fabulous.
I don't usually have a disconnection with the paintings when they go online, because especially like if you have time to like mess with the lighting to get it just right. But this one, it doesn't read. I don't think it reads well. If you like it at all online, I think you'll like it in person a lot more.
You'll love it in person.
What's the bid at?
It's at 150 currently. So, and Dusty got a jar of coffee.
That's
So we
nice.
got a jar of coffee for Dusty. Jeff just bid 175 for the wolf dog.
What did our ugly dog go for?
Like 20 to me.
Oh, you bought it?
Yeah.
See ya. Bye, folks.
See you guys.
Farewell.
Farewell. Okay.
Where's Dylan? Dylan,
There's two Dylans.
do you need to drive somewhere tonight, or are you in Calgary tonight?
I'm in Calgary tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. I got to roast all day tomorrow, and then I'm serving at a market for 3 days.
Sweet.
So I'm trying to make as much sales.
Which
Yeah.
market?
The Indigenous Arts Market in Edmonton at the hangar. There's like 93 vendors. Wow, that's amazing.
Should sit under the black light.
You won't show it to us under the black light. What is this?
It's at
Make up your
200
mind.
now.
Okay, if it's at 200, I'm showing it under the black light. Can you hit
Yes.
the,
Okay.
Turn off all
Didn't
the
feel
lights.
like didn't feel like taking up the whole night after taking up the whole night.
One day, Neil, I will show you our books, and you'll have to say, wow, Rich carries a lot of weight on his shoulders here.
I'll get the other lights off.
Want me to get the black light?
Sorry.
So there's still quite a lot of lights on. We can't turn them all off, but you'll get kind of the effect. I think even off the
Oh, sorry. Was that the reveal? Sorry.
that's okay. No, it's fine. It's good. Is the black light on?
There.
Yeah. So there's sparks flying all over the place, and actually, my signature is all black light as well. And then and I don't like to tinker with the black light as a gimmick. It has to work in different layers. So this is a pretty hot summery sun in the snowy day, kind of a hot, that blazing sun in the daytime. And then under the black light, I see it more as a,
Moonscape, like a
yeah. And then if you turn the black light off,
the nocturne.
Oh, I love it.
that moon hangs in there really well in the dark.
Oh yeah.
It's just a funny thing with the glow in the dark paint that my grandma had this glow in the dark Jesus on the wall, and I just love glowing. And so I like the 3 layers. I like the night glow, the black light glow, and then even just in the daylight, these colors are pretty fiery. And I like actually how this particular wolf dog, Horton, felt so much like a lion, which is a weird thing to say, but just the muscle and the way he was shaped.
Yeah, the prowling.
I don't like to take other people's photos. Say if somebody took a photo of a dog at a dog sanctuary and then publish that, I don't like to make use of their photos. So what I did was I took 4 or 5 pictures of Horton, and then I got some wolf bones, and so I started with the bones, and then I put the meat on, and so it's a collaborative piece, I think, between Horton and I, not so much between Horton's photographers and I.
That's good. So it's currently at $210 to Jeff.
All I can think of is Horton here's a food.
Okay.
Horton, here's a howl.
Yeah.
Horton, here's a
And I would highly recommend going to the Wolf's Dog Sanctuary because even just when they start howling, it's weird. The trees shake and they vibrate. It's a pretty wonderful place.
But we wanted to go.
I felt really at home.
Sorry, I turned the lights on. The printer comes on automatically. If you were wondering what that sound was.
I don't think that printer sounds trouble. I might look that up.
Okay. So
Wow, those Christmas lights are really pretty. I haven't been on this side of the room all night.
currently at $210 to Jeff.
Is your phone charged?
Here. Yep.
Do you need a chair or some water?
I don't know. No, I'm good. We got water here. You have water too. All right. Okay, so we'll keep that rolling. I want to show you a couple pieces here. So this is by Dusty. So 4 of 8. This is called. It's a beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
Octopus. I know. So she was working a lot with glazing. Lots of layers of glazing in the water behind, and then there's lots of layers on the tentacle of the different acrylic paints.
And she was just interested in the body dynamics of octopuses who have octopi. No, octopuses. I think octopuses, octopi. Because they have. Well, you know what it is? It's one of those things where if you're talking about 2 8-legged sea creatures, it's like octopuses. And then if you're talking about the different kinds of octopuses, you're talking about octopi, or the other way around. I think octopuses is like 2, and then octopi is like, the different kinds they have.
Octopi is the oldest plural of octopus. And octopuses is the next plural, which gives the word an English ending to match its adoption as an English word.
Oh,
I don't know. That didn't make any sense. But
there you go.
you're right. You have a good point.
You're right. Yeah. So here we go. This is Dusty's opening at $50. 4 of 8. Did you say Star Trek reference?
It's
I'm
next
not gonna-
generation
Oh, okay.
reference. Yeah.
Dusty knows these things and Rich knows these
You
things.
laughed and nodded.
I
as
laughed
though you
and I
totally
don't
got the
know
joke.
these
You're like,
things.
oh yeah, totally.
I
Like,
apologize, Dusty. I don't
you
know
do
these
not
things.
know next generation Star Trek.
So as a reference to this, opening,
I actually don't really know next generation Star Trek either.
but you know more than I do.
Well, I know
enough,
first
enough
generation.
to gatekeep.
That it's no, he's not gatekeeping. He just knows that I was laughing. They didn't know.
Neil, I have this amazing story about when I needed to get my computer fixed at school, and me and the vice principal went to this Mac dealership to get the computer fixed. So they're being total
Who has?
poop heads. And I made a crack about Star Trek, and the guy actually brought me out some blue pop, and we celebrated with Romulan ale. But it was like we weren't getting anywhere, and then I made this vague Star Trek reference, and then the computer guy at Macworld changed how he treated me.
All right. So this is 4 of 8 by Dusty.
Did you send anything to Dr. J?
Yes, acrylic on acrylic on canvas. Opening is $50 for this lovely piece. Lots of beautiful layering, lots of beautiful colors. So it is opening at $50. This is by Viviana Pacheco. Opening at $40.
Is this the hold on. Can
Yeah.
I have your phone?
Yeah. That's Kenzie, yeah.
We can mail it.
All right, so this is by Viviana Pacheco. This is called The Wise Guys. Opening at $40. Lovely round canvas. Beautiful piece. 3 owls sitting in a tree. Opening at $40. Can you text 403?
Yeah, you know what? So
629-7424.
Kenzie
Yeah.
was asking if we could hold on to the piece. And because we didn't sell it the night that they were here, we're just going to mail it. We don't want them to worry about that.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Sorry.
I don't think it translates the same.
Sorry, I'm not talking.
Are you supposed to?
It's kind of dead air, but it's okay. Everything's fine. Okay, so here we go. This is Viviana's opening 40.
How's Wolf Dog doing?
Wolf Dog is
at 210.
currently at 210. Oh, it's at 225. Okay, Wolf Dog is at 225.
It's so stressful because when I'm trying to manage your phone
I know.
and then messages come onto my wrist and your phone, it's
I
like
know.
I forget who I am.
No, honestly, between the two of us, everyone forgets who we are.
Well, you have no identity for these 3 or 4 hours or whatever.
It's true.
It is true.
Did I ever tell you when Aaron was shooting the videos? Because I blank out. I'm actually remembering more of the Wednesdays now than I did when we had a full crowd in here.
Yeah,
But I wouldn't
that makes
remember.
sense.
I would 2:30. I wouldn't remember the next day, right? And then when I was editing Aaron's videos,
To Jeff.
I'd spend an entire day imprinting his experience into my mind, and it got really complicated because let's say if somebody smiled at Aaron, I would remember them smiling at me. So I'm like, well, how do I know this person? It wasn't. It was my memory was blanked out, almost like a blackout memory. And then I'd spend 2 days editing the film, and then I would steal Aaron's experience from behind the camera.
This is another piece by Alox. Really cool ink on wood panel. Opening is $20. Lovely piece by Alox. Please text 403-629-7424 with your bids. Put this down.
Or pizza.
I love
Pizza.
pizza. Okay. Sorry, there's like getting kind of distracted. So there's some glass in here.
I like when Karen asked how big the wolf was, and I'm like, it's full size.
Oh, I like that.
Because he ended up being
That's right.
He's actually pretty close to the wolf
I
size.
like
right?
that a lot.
Yeah.
2 scale.
To scale.
Yeah, it's a 1-to-1.
So this is a lovely glass rose by Matthias. Opening is $30.
Neil, would you know when I talk about like train scales, the different scales at all, or
No, I thought trains had feathers.
trains have like two different, like lots of different scales. So if you go to the train show, people don't.
That's good.
That's
That
good.
was awesome.
But beyond your funny joke, so I had this
Please,
conversation.
to get back to the serious.
No, this isn't even important. But I had this conversation with the shop guy at my school because we decided between my art class and his class, and also the cooking and sewing classes, that when we built reference things in 3D, like whether I'm having kids making things out of clay or he's making little cars out of wood, we decided to agree on a scale so that like if he made cars and I made trees, we could put them together and make like little sets of things.
I like that
I
a lot.
understand. Yeah.
We haven't quite picked a scale yet. I would think the Star Wars scale is probably the best one. I don't know what it is, like a 1-to-10 ratio or something.
This is a wonderful piece by Matthias. Glass sculpture, opening $100. for the glass sculptural lover in your life.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Did you bid on it?
She did.
Oh,
That is a 1-to-1 scale also.
cool.
This is a 1-to-1 scale. Thank you.
We have milk
Oh, and then Tammy says,
with the glass in it.
I think Rich. Oh yeah, he has it. But I was gonna,
what's happening?
I was gonna ask. We owed David 15 from last week because the self purchase was for 30.
Does this count as dead air? Or
Sorry.
are
Yeah,
we
you
paying
do.
attention to the narration?
Sorry.
No, that's perfect. Yeah. You're the best.
15.
Oh, stop it. Okay. And then this is another glass piece by Matthias. Hi, do you have a piece?
I do.
Here, wonderful.
The party where my speed painting is done.
Would you like to show it and talk about
Let me
it
get my mask on.
online? Yeah, I can get my mask on too.
Not that I'm afraid. I'm just trying to be
Yeah, so the
respectful.
camera's just there, Oliver.
Yes.
So Oliver's
Compliant.
here.
Hello.
Hello.
This is my painting. And then the back has the title. The title is Find Hope Here. And there's a little maple leaf as well in the corner.
Oh,
Ta-da.
that's really nice. Thank you. What would you like your opening bid to be?
Let's say 10.
10? Okay. Wonderful. To start, $10 for this lovely little mini piece. Find hope here.
What is happening back there?
I apologize for all this stuff out there. Okay. So this is by Oliver, a lovely maple leaf and a little maple leaf there. Find hope here. That is nice. So opening is 10. Good night, Tammy. All right, opening is $10. So if you'd like to bid, we got a bid for the 3 owls from Heather for $40. Thank you, Chelsea. I'm sorry that it's a trap.
No, it's okay. Oh, what did I do with that pen? I left it back there.
Are there any cookies left?
Yes.
Does anybody?
There's that jammy tart thing that's kind of delicious.
I want a jammy tart thing.
It's really good.
Oh,
deserve a jammy tart,
you
my friend.
do, Todd.
I don't get any snacks.
I know. So Heather just bid $40 on Viviana's owls. Thank you, Heather.
There's 1.5. How about I take half?
Oh, dinger.
I'm gonna take that half, yes.
$40 you said to Heather?
Yes.
Any more action on our wolf dog? Last I checked it was $230.
Oh, thank you. Let's just see here, because sometimes the dinger works and sometimes it doesn't.
Oh, is that all that's left?
Sometimes the dinger works.
Is that like a? There's a. Sometimes you feel like it, sometimes you don't. Was that like V8 or something?
Sometimes you don't.
Right. Can you sing it for me?
No.
Can you hum a few bars?
Sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't. And then there's like a boop, boop.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Yeah.
And then was there like kind of like, why am I picturing it as a Silk Stockings commercial? Was there like a lanky lady on a piano or something?
No, it was
For V8?
it was coconut bounty bars, I thought.
Oh.
I feel like a nut.
Maybe they were on a beach.
Was that one of those Saturday morning cartoon commercials? Wigwag, 3 hands high.
A huge part of my childhood. So.
You got peanut butter in my chocolate. You got chocolate on my peanut butter.
Yeah.
Hey.
David, do you want to wait for this one for another week? Sure. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to leave it here or you want to take it?
Which one is it? Did I?
This.
I'll take it because I'll add to it.
Okay. Perfect.
David, was I funny about the howitzer? Did I hurt your feelings?
My feelings don't get hurt that easy anymore.
So this is Chester by Kelly.
So scary.
Chester?
Chester. So he comes with this beautiful
Love them. Have a good evening. Stay warm.
ribbon that you can use around your house for decorating. Also comes bearing gifts. Haha. Opening is $50.
Do you remember when our host Chester would do those heartwarming like ballads at the end of the night?
Oh, Chester.
Yeah.
So this is by Kelly. Lovely bear that comes with decorations and snacks for $50 opening bid. Text 403-629-74244 for your bid.
He's actually named after Chester, actually.
Oh, that's cute.
No, I recognized it in his eyes. I saw that. What's happening?
I'm gonna put this here.
Oh, but you moved my thunder stick.
I know. And put it
Uh-oh.
somewhere safe. What happened?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
St. Louis red lady back here.
Is that from me or to you?
$3.75 or $2.75.
Oh, that was me. Is that to you? What just happened there?
Oh no, that's great. We got a bid for $2.50. What do you mean? Uh-oh.
Is that Dr. John? It
Yeah.
looks like you wrote it.
No,
I'm
it's good.
confused. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's from me. I texted him the picture and he
Oh.
texted me his bid. Yay! $2.50 for to Dr. John.
Oh, perfect.
I think that's a mistake. I think the bid's not at $2.50. I don't think that's.
Yeah, so it is. There is a lot of phones happening.
This phone break is brought to you by Wednesday.
And
Or cookies is by Jammy. What was it called again? A Jammy soft thing?
I don't know.
It was a jammy pastry.
I do not.
Delicious.
Yeah. So my admin has been giving like different treats and snacks every day for the since Monday. And they have something planned every day until the last day of school next week. And we're all like, no, it's the third day in. And we're all like, I can't take any more niceness. So they said, bring it down to Rumble House. And that was very nice.
Those tarts were incredible. And I don't usually say that about baking.
Yeah, I should have tried the gummy things.
I was going to say that Chester plugs in as well.
Oh, cool.
So you can plug them into the wall.
I use stick around.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. Do you have a way that you have it? Okay. If you could do that.
See you guys.
Because getting into back.
See you guys.
Have a good night.
$2.55 to Jeff. Bye, David. And an
How about
LOL.
a thing of coffee from you?
Okay, that makes sense. I understand now.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have space for that wolf? Do they know how
They
big
do
it
have
is?
the black light installed though.
We have not been to their house in a while. Jeff, we're looking forward to coming over and dropping
Yeah.
off that wolf.
You're so patient with us too. I appreciate that. We have so many beautiful things to bring to you guys this weekend.
Yeah.
Do you
I really
wanna
appreciate
remind me what the email is for Rumble House to e-transfer?
RumbleHouseLiveArt@gmail.com. All lowercase, no spaces.
Lowercase, no space.
Rumble House Live
You
Art
turned into one of the wise guys.
at gmail.com.
Use wise guys over there.
With your emails and whatnots.
What do you see in your head when you do the wise guy's voice?
What do I see in my head?
Yeah, like are you channeling from I don't know.
I'm channeling from the
Home
talking
Alone
baby
or-
from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, see, because I'm channeling Bugs Bunny, who I think Roger Rabbit was referencing Bugs Bunny. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
probably.
You know what I love about our camera is that it focuses on Jess. It leaves me kind of foggy in the background, and I look a lot better in the foggy. I'm getting to that age where I start blurring my camera when I take self portraits
No. This is by Bana.
and
It is
stretching the orientation.
No, you're perfect.
You are
This is by Bana.
bana bobana
It is
fanana
a
fana
ceramic
fofana.
piece, glazed, gorgeous ceramics.
That cheeky lady.
No. $20 opening bid.
Do you have coffee up here I can steal?
Or do Oh yes, here.
Coffee.
Thank
Excuse me.
you.
I see Donna's lady.
Yes. And look, it's like really cool because it seems like she made her own plate. Like it's like
Yeah.
it was like liquid,
Totally.
poured, and then glazed.
So
Is
that a fish?
It looks yes,
Is it
yeah.
fish?
She often does have animal life.
No.
There's a fish.
Hi, fish.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
What
Do you
is
want to
Sophie
see if
bid on?
anybody wants
20.
my my
Oh,
little
I bid 20 on her.
town site?
Chelsea, $20 for the cute little lady.
Do you want to see if anybody wants my town site?
I will.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. It's really lovely. The texture is really that's so lovely.
So what I did there was I was demonstrating to the kids different ways you can do 1 point, 2 point, 3 point perspectives. Probably the least interesting to me is a 1 point perspective, which that is. But I did a small town from the sky. It's kind of like your generic town that if we were driving to LA,
Yeah.
you would stop at this town several times on the way to LA. And then I put the sunlight in the top right-hand corner. And then so I actually, I mean, you have to spend some time with it.
Left.
But I actually, from the sky, cast all the right shadows using a second set of vanishing points because I have a vanishing lines that show where the working lines of the drawing disappear. But then there's a second set of shadows that have a completely different set of vanishing lines because the shadows follow the reference of where the sun should be. And so it ends up becoming, for me, a really nice celebration of sunsets because I don't usually paint my my demos, but this was a demo I did, and
That's nice.
Yeah. so it was more of a special moment. Whereas like trying to wind the kids up, I'll sit and paint when they paint, and then they get really fired up.
I've been talking about that with the kids because like I can do that with some of my classes. And then I was sitting and drawing, and this one girl was like, I learned so much from just watching you do this. I'm like, because I was talking about you, and you like, sometimes I feel like I need to do stuff, like different stuff, and make sure, and that guy's not punching that guy, and that person's not punching. But like,
When you're not
maybe
teaching,
I'm just,
You
I
the
do
best
art,
teaching.
and then they just see that, and it's like, oh.
But you're like a great teacher, and I'm more
No.
like the Wolf Dog Sanctuary. Like my art class is a little bit
don't
like the
know.
Wolf Dog Sanctuary as well, and
But
kids are howling at the
I-
corners.
I don't know. Like I feel like
We're neither tame nor wild.
it's so nice though.
Oh.
It's really nice.
Like there's a
The-
sand story.
The substitute teacher comes into the
sand
school.
Store. Yes. Oh my gosh,
Or
sand.
fields.
Yeah.
There's a
No, that's
field or a
exactly what it
sand
is, right?
store.
Yeah.
I used to like save my money up to go to the sand store in Invermere.
To buy something out of like the cheapest plastic.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my
That
grandma
they wouldn't
used to
take in
get-
a dollar store,
My grandma used to get scratch and win tickets.
Yeah.
And we would sit me and
Hey, look, we're
W,
touring
and
Neil's
if
space.
we won over $20, we had to split it with her. But anything below $20 we won, it was ours. And then we could go to the sand store.
Oh, that is so nice.
It was the awesomest. Yes, grandma taught us to gamble at very young.
My grandma also did that. When I turned 19, we went to BC and she gave me money to go gamble and like drove me to the thing. She's like, "Hey, this is your money. You have to go gamble." Because she's good at it. And then I went in, I bought earrings, and I came out, and she's like, "No, that's not."
You did not understand the assignment.
I did not understand the assignment.
So I was talking to my mom about gambling because she kind of like retired from teaching and then kind of went through a bit of a Ocean's 11 stage. And she was
Not
also
stealing from the.
she was always so like logical my entire life, and then suddenly she's like teetering on a gambling problem. Like, Mom, like I can't believe you're doing this because you're like it was like growing up with Spock, my mom. The next thing I know, she's playing slots. I'm like that the reason that the casinos are open and they give away free hors d'oeuvres is because you're going to lose, and that's how this works, right? Like if it was possible to win, the building wouldn't be here. Think about the rent,
Yeah.
And I go like, what happens when you put the money in and the money comes out? She's like, oh, I always quit when I'm ahead. And I'm like, okay, so fine. So for her birthday, I drive her to the casino. I cash $20. I'm like, let's do this. And she puts like $10 in, and on like the $17th, she hits a jackpot. I'm like, great. let's go. Like, this is how you beat the house. You
Yeah.
win some and then you leave. She's like, oh no, I'm just kidding. I'm like, no, we talked about this, and she's like, no. And it was just like, no, I'm like blocking the coins from going in the machine. She wasn't having it.
My grandpa used to buy my grandma like jewelry every year for Christmas.
Yeah.
And one year I remember he gave her a card filled with cash and said, just go to the casino. Oh my God. And she was so freaking happy. We were just like, I don't need more jewelry.
My first Christmas with Jess, as we weren't a couple, but we were just sort of cresting over being friends into a couple. So I didn't know what my status was. And just as a friend, her family had to bury her jewelry. Their families buried their jewelry in the war in lard, so it would blow up if the Germans tried, like, right?
Yeah, like all of their like
Flammable lard, so that like if they tried to.
Oh, I didn't even think about the explosives. I thought they just like covered it in lard and like hit it so it would look like gardening stuff, like a weird gardening tactic.
So then I bought Jess like a handful of like anthropology junk jewelry, which was like $5 or $10 or something ridiculously cheap. But then I buried it in lard, and I didn't even know what lard was. Like, I thought it was a great story, and it was flammable. But wasn't that from the Tragically Hip song? So that they buried it in lard so it would explode if the
Oh yeah, maybe.
something.
Oh my gosh, I haven't. Can you help me hold these pieces up?
Jeff wants to know if he's got the wolf dog. I'm gonna say yes. I
Yes.
think you have.
255. You have the wolf dog, Jeff. Yay! Oh, that'll be a fun delivery on the weekend.
Wolf dog.
And they have a blacklight installed from all the blacklight pieces that they've bought over
And
the
also,
years.
what Jeff and Trish don't know, because we don't always make it down there, but the highlight of our weekend is A, dropping stuff off to their house because they're really fun people, and B, getting those nice salads on the way down, because we always stop at the Fresh Leaf.
That is true.
What's it called?
Chop leaf.
Chop Leaf. I call it Hot Box. I'm like,
I
can I get
know
a
what
Hot
you-
Box?
I
And
know what
she's
you
like,
mean.
that's not what it's called.
No, I only said that the first time. Okay, can you help me hold this?
I just did.
No, I have to help you.
Okay.
There, because I wasn't able to
Yes,
do it together
yes.
before.
This is the kind of
Yay!
thing that you actually want to frame so that it looks like windows. And when you're sitting in your
Oh.
study in the winter and you can't fathom going outside, you have this beautiful scene taunting you
Yeah.
while you have your tea.
It's so great. So it's a mixture of oil and acrylic,
Mhm.
and the opening is $60 for this beautiful triptych.
I understand the design.
And who painted this triptych?
Stephen Strain.
I thought so.
Thanks, Chelsea.
I thought you were going to say, and who pays for this triptych? And we say, Chelsea does. Chelsea pays for it. Yes.
No, he gave us specific instructions.
Okay. Sorry.
Look, there's
My
marker
bad.
parts.
I'm misbehaving.
I love you.
What do you,
Here,
what
the
do you-
marker
What are you
goes.
surprised?
No,
Do that.
no.
Okay.
The marker goes. This marker goes
Look,
with
I
that
got
marker.
2s before 3.
No, he said he did it backwards.
That is a
Look, the
load
bottom
of,
marker.
that is
See?
a load of bologna.
Marker and marker.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I got it.
Bologna.
Why didn't he cross out the numbers?
Well, he.
This is how you don't get what you want. That's all I'm going to say, Steven. Oh, this should have hinges.
This is how you don't get what you.
Well, number it.
Is it just 3 of us left?
No, Neil's here.
Neil, it's you
Yeah.
and me and Chelsea.
There's 9 people online. That could be 30 for all we know.
Woo! Thank you guys. Oh man, this is so funny. Okay.
We did not
Are you-
get a small town.
No.
What about Mona Lisa?
Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa.
That was good. Can I buy that?
Mona Pizza.
What?
Oh yeah.
Is she too well endowed to bring into my classroom?
I think so. Can I get a
I
jar
think
of
so.
coffee? Yes,
Oh,
you can.
food, yes.
Yes, you can.
Who's that?
Let's see.
Dusty? No, Dusty already got a jar.
Tammy.
Triptych, how much? Opening bid
3.
for the triptych.
Tammy's getting coffee.
Tammy,
Opening
yeah.
bid for the triptych.
$60 opening.
$60 opening bid for the triptych.
Or 60 for all 3.
We can hotbox the garage.
I can't actually, Jeff. You would not want to spend time with me hotboxing. My body, my physiology is not like others. I am not pleasant to be around under the influence. I am a uncomfortable pain.
Like
Okay.
a little bit of perspective, most people aren't enjoyable when they're getting influenced.
No, Neil, it makes me violent. Not vicious, but violent. Like
60
I
to Jeff.
understand.
I basically wherever I go,
Sorry.
I'm
You
wondering
can
how
turn
far
on
I
the
can throw people.
fireplace. There's 2 buttons on the back.
Like a panda bear. Like a cuddly panda bear that bites your ear off with love.
Isn't that how they thought that drugs were bad? Is that it'll make you, what is it?
Reefer madness? Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
You get reefer madness.
Let me see.
No, it just like coffee wakes me up, and whatever he's talking about makes me violent, lovingly violent, which is playful, like Whee!
People are old now. You'll break someone's bones.
I know. Well, this was the first year coaching wrestling that I didn't do my super dive rolls. And it's because I've had 2 years off, and I was like, I'm not sure
Yeah, you did perfect.
what would happen in my body if I do a super dive roll, right? Like, I can cover half the gym.
I love this.
Roll.
I'm glad you have
Yeah, but I had this moment. I was like, maybe I'll wait till the end of the season when I don't need to be nimble, and I'll just try a super dive roll right after everybody goes home, and
Right?
I'll have my watch on in case I have to, like,
I've fallen and I can't get up.
right?
Yes.
I
I'm
miss
very hungry.
your watch can do.
I am too, actually. Okay.
Does look delicious. Obviously, this site uses cookies. No, we don't use cookies. What is that? What is that about?
Okay, I'm gonna do one more creativity kit. Opening at $1. So Kelly got one. Stana got one. Who wants a creativity kit? $1.
Mel B, isn't that a Spice Girls name?
$1.
That would be awesome because
You're
she's
like one of the Spice Girls from Mel B.
I actually think her name is Melody, and her last name starts with D. I think that's
Maybe.
authentically her cool name.
That's like
$1.
I know.
I followed her.
I know
before I
three.
ever met her. Like,
Yeah, I know 3 Chris Evans, and then there's a Marvel movie star named Chris Evans.
Did you just come back?
Congrats.
Let's talk about the wedding.
Love
So about
me
your
for it.
quote.
Love me for it.
I do. Why did you come back? Okay.
Have a great night. We love you.
Goodbye.
I bid $3.
Neil, is it hard for you to say that you love me?
I told you I love you last time you told me you love me.
creativity kit.
Who was it?
Kelly.
Kelly.
Thank you. Sorry for yelling over everyone.
$60 for the. Did you catch this? We got $60
Yeah.
for the triptych.
Yeah, to Jeff.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I'm tired and I try and say triptych, it comes out triple dick.
Sometimes when I'm tired. That was over the edge, my friend.
No, it's not.
Okay. So
You know how I know? Because if it was
Because-
me and my mother's Uncle Richard and my father's Uncle Richard, there would be
That's
3 of
your-
us.
That's how you judge it. Oh, it's I get it. Richard's all triple dicks, yeah.
See, when I hear the name
You
Dick,
could start a detective agency.
Neil, when I hear the name Dick, I just think, oh, that's short for my name. But I know you take it personally.
Well, see, my uncle Dick, that's short for Hendricus, so that's what I think.
Oh.
My
Right,
Uncle
that makes
Dick
way
isn't
more
short
sense.
For anything, that's his full-on name.
What does Hendrik do?
Yeah.
He used to own a pub. Now he runs a garden.
Writing that out as
Can you
like
imagine how painful that birth must have been? That
What?
You're like, yes.
Yeah.
His name is
Dick.
The triple dick birth.
You can call him a dick as well.
Wait, are we selling a bike? Or are we going for a bike
No,
ride?
he said not here. You have to read it from the phone. It was
Okay.
that's why I gave you your phone.
I'm going
to
to bring
read
my
the
fat
whole
bike down and
message.
go for a bike ride. Is that what we're
He
talking
said
about?
because he was like LOL panda He was like, let's go bike riding, non-contact weed smoking. And then so then you can't throw him around because you'll be separated on a bike.
Oh, I can throw people.
You don't have to throw a bike.
If I was smoking weed on a bike, I would want to play Crash Up Bicycle.
You tell him.
You don't
No.
crash. You actually.
Somebody clip that out.
Okay,
Crash Up SSP.
these are by Theo. We need to start wrapping stuff up. So should we put in Mona Lisa? Or should we wait till next week?
Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa.
These are both $30 opening.
Nice.
Mona.
Did I sell something tonight? Can I keep Mona Lisa? I sell.
I wouldn't mind keeping Mona Lisa.
What did I sell? I sold
You sold
Johnny Cash
Johnny and you
and the
sold
Wolf
the
Dog.
Wolf
The
Dog.
Wolf Dog.
And I'm taking the Mad Dog.
Well, nobody bought my Mad Dog or my
Is
small
that a
town.
bum? Can I still take that into
I don't
school?
understand why you think
It's a
people
dog
want
bum.
to.
Oh, it's the dog bum?
Did you think it was her bum?
Yeah, it was a weird twist.
Concerning.
Because concerning.
Discuss anatomy.
Well, I was like, well, because
It's he doesn't have a tail, but he's not really a dog. He's a bit of a demon.
the
You
dog
can
has
get surgery.
skin, and then I see. You can see his butt.
You can see his nub.
Little nubbins. Oh, I love nubbins.
Nub.
Okay, that's really scary. It's extra scary now.
Mona Lisa,
Have you seen that movie Splice?
What?
You know that movie Splice?
No.
Oh, we'll watch
Oh.
it.
Okay,
Is
you
it kind
can
of an
watch it.
apocalypse movie? I got to get back into the apocalypse movies if Omicron's coming.
Okay, are
I
we?
mean,
What? Just show
depending on
me.
your perspective.
Opening bid $50, and it's on paper. Not that I'm trying to talk
But
you
it
out of it.
also fits. Right?
Sorry.
That's okay.
That's okay. We like being in the loop.
I know. I was just like.
My
trying to
guess
get
is it fits in a
Perfectly.
It fits perfectly. Yeah.
doesn't it?
24 by 30.
We actually have a frame for it sitting at the front because I took the frames off of the pieces that were in the Guernica. Yeah.
I love, like you said, that eyebrow cock. Like,
Beautiful.
I really love her.
How much do you love her, Jess?
All I know is I'm very gay. It's very good.
The opening's bid's $50. That's kind of like
Cover
saying
your face.
at this time of night.
I know.
It's
Okay.
kind of like saying, Jess, you can have it. I usually start my
Yes.
bids at $1.
I agree.
I feel like I've indicated
And then
I
we
like
can.
the
a
gold.
clear
I know. I was
intention.
just looking at it.
What were we
And
looking
the
at?
boobs.
The gold and the boobs.
Golden boobs.
Golden.
It's a
boobs.
brassiere.
It's like the corset pushing everything.
It's gold. Yeah.
Love a good corset.
Mona Lisa.
And I like that eyebrow. She's like, what?
I don't think you're ready for this, Jelly.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
What does jelly mean?
My body's too delicious.
Do it. What are you singing?
No, it's like Beyonce, isn't it?
Is it the one
It's
about
Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child.
Sing it, please.
Isn't
Sing
that
it.
the same?
Is she in? Yeah. I had this reminiscing day of like thinking about Aaliyah movies with my sister today. She was like, I just watched Queen of the Damned. I was like, oh my God, I was just thinking about Romeo Must Die. And we were like, times have changed since the early
Aaliyah wasn't in
2000s.
Romeo Must Die. Was
Yeah,
it?
she was.
Are we thinking about a different movie? What's Romeo Must
Jet
Die?
Li and
Oh, I'm
Aaliyah.
thinking of a different movie.
Finish?
I'm thinking about what's the one where Gary Oldman
Shakespeare
is.
in Love.
What's the one where
Oh,
Gary
no.
Oldman is like chasing that lady with one arm?
Pay attention.
I am.
Romeo's bleeding.
It is.
Job.
Romeo is bleeding.
Like,
Are you? Do you want to sell pieces, or are you?
Should we?
We're just talking at this point. I
You gotta just hang out.
Stephanie wants to. She's a little shy.
Oh, okay. Here, can we put Mona Lisa up here and she can watch us? Hold on. I'll do this because Mona Lisa can watch over us.
I don't know. Usually people try to 5, 10, 15, 20. Come in.
So we keep half to pay rent and you keep half. So make sure that you account for that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put my do you want to come up to say hi? It's your first time, so I feel like okay.
You can do whatever.
So here, I'll move this. And what's your name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Here, this is the camera, and then people at home can see. So this is Stephanie. Big round of applause for Stephanie. I love that there's like 6 of us. This is so nice. Okay.
It's an intimate evening.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Isn't it? I saw it before it was colored.
Oh, here. Can
really
we
special.
put it up? So yeah,
I've
put
been
it
hearing
in
so
to
much
the
of
camera.
this.
Can you hit
people don't-
the just hit
Oh,
the
I might
ring
do this
light
right.
up, yeah.
Pardon,
I
I
think we're
apologize.
just
I'm
bleeding
gonna-
it out a bit.
This so it's not bleached out.
Oh, there's
I'll
that's
put
the
it
stuff.
right.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It started.
Look up. Look way up.
I love you. I know.
I love it.
That's what his little boy always says. He's like, I know. He never says it back because he's too shy. And it's like, that is, yeah. I know. I
Can
know.
I tell you something else?
I didn't mean to.
He
Sorry, I didn't
maintains-
derail that.
He maintains that he doesn't like to be hugged because he's so shy. And then I just pulled him aside like 2 weeks ago because I've been like just mauling him since he was a kid. And I was like, Felix, is it true that you don't like to be hugged? Because
We always talk about body
we talk about consent,
autonomy
and
and yeah.
if you don't want to be hugged, then I'm not going to hug you anymore. It's like,
It's
I guess it's okay.
okay.
I'm like, no, really, like we don't have to hug you. He's like, no, it's okay. So I was like, he's struggling to share his, and actually, Oliver's not much different.
No.
Oliver's 19 and Felix is 9,
Yeah.
and they get in the car together. We drive to like Venice Beach, and halfway back they start talking, and like buddies, lifelong buddies. But it's like they're so shy with each other when they first get in the car.
That's what this is so cute. Did you want to talk about your drawing?
Oh, I guess I don't really know what I was thinking. I was just winging it. Just some houses.
What's your opening bid?
Let's do $5.
I'll bid $25.
Yes.
Okay.
$25 is the current bid. People at home, you could bid by texting 403-629-7424. It's currently at $25.
Unless you want to trade it for my painting of buildings. Do you want to trade? No pressure.
No.
You don't like.
Okay.
I know it's a lot of pressure. To put on there. What do I want your damn painting for, Rich? No, but-
Here, I'll keep holding it and then I won't make
Yeah.
you stand up here.
Okay.
Big round of applause for Stephanie. Yay! Okay, so it's currently at $25. This is Stephanie's first time selling here. Wonderful. This is doesn't this kind of remind you of Theo's like drawing style
A
too?
lot,
Like
yeah.
it's so graphic and so
I'm
beautiful.
gonna put it in that frame so we can't sell that one there. Or have we?
We haven't sold it,
I'm
yeah.
gonna put it in that frame.
Oh, that is so nice. So so it's currently at $25. That is
Is it pen or is it draw? Like, is it painting or
it is
marker? Okay.
marker.
Amazing.
It's so great. What does that mean? That's been up a billion times. I don't know what that means.
VOA FYI.
What does Oh, he's gonna Google it.
Is it a YouTube comment?
Yeah.
That's a random like bot thing that happens on YouTube things. It's nothing.
Oh, but is the person a bot or is it just like
No,
okay?
it's like it's completely meaningless. I mean, the channel is being watched by a bot, and now and then they make comments, and then they get deleted.
Oh, that's so funny. Thanks, Todd. A
Yeah.
bot,
Hi, bot.
and they've been like making comments. It's
And
pretty
and
fun.
because Jess and I have to trade phones during the auction, sometimes I'm looking things up and I realize that sometime today she wrote, "What are some good Z words?"
Throwing her under the bus. Come on. That's so awesome.
Okay.
You should
Zephyr
clear-
is a good word.
Okay,
You
can
should
we
clear
do
your-
background story? Background story. We're doing the we're doing
I really want to know.
I want to put the alphabet of humanity up because there's this really cute kids book. And like we just really need a lot more humanity in my school right now. We're like really struggling. And so I thought, okay, we have all these like watercolor things that the kids have experimented on. They don't want them. So I was like, let's make these into letters and we'll put them all over the school and it'll be like the alphabet all over the school. But Z is Zen. And I'm like that. I don't want appropriation of culture. Like, I don't know anything about like Zen culture. I don't know anything about. So I was like, what are some good Z words? And I think zealous is a very good one to put up. So there.
Is Jeff with us? I can tell you a good Z
It was
word.
between
Are you ready?
zany and zealous.
Z-rims.
I don't know what that is.
Z-rims.
Is that a skateboarder thing?
No.
I don't know what that is.
Z-rims. Of course, like most kids call them Z-rims because they did come from California.
So it is a skateboarding
No.
thing? I don't know what you're saying.
Z-rims.
Okay, this is by Stephanie, and it's at currently at $25 to reach to your room.
Escape have rims that you know of?
Rich, I don't know the words you're saying.
Z rims.
Okay.
I'm saying it for Jeff's sake if he's still on, because I bet you Jeff either had or jonesed for a set of Z rims.
Is it a bike thing?
It
A
is.
bike thing?
Z rims.
I feel like you've told a story like this before.
Z rims?
I feel like
So, a California story.
I love your California stuff.
Well, this is like a Canyon Meadows story, tell you the truth. Is when I was a kid,
Oh.
I saved up to buy some Z rims. And I took the Aurora rims came on my red line. Aurora, or yeah, I think they're called Aurora. And they weren't bad rims, but I took them off. I think I was in grade 5, and I laced my own rims, which means I took all the little screws out of my spokes, and I replaced my hub and my spokes on a new set of rims, and then I tightened them all up meticulously. I numbered them so that I'd get them back in the right order. And so there's probably a way to do it simpler than the way I did it, but I invented my own system to replace the rims on my bike. So I numbered each one of the spokes, took all the screws out. I put the Z rims on my bicycle, and it was stolen like 2 weeks later. I don't think I ever rode them. I put them on over Christmas, and I would have got my Z rims for Christmas, and I would have got ski boots for my birthday because my birthday's in July. So I was waiting for spring, and somebody broke into the garage and stole my bike.
Oh.
That's a really sad story.
My first
Sorry,
time
but look on your face.
I know. I'm like, that is really sad.
Z rims.
Zed rims.
Jeff
Okay.
was here. I thought for sure he'd be like, I wanted Z rims too.
Unless
Jeff's like, I stole a red line next to you.
I had some.
Blue Z rims.
What would be the easiest, Stephanie, to pay you? E-transfer or I think we have cash, but what would be? Yeah, we have cash.
Did we
Cash
pay
is easy.
Dylan? Is
Okay.
Dylan still here?
Nobody else is here.
We're
We-
just-
Did we pay Dylan, or we'll transfer him?
I'll just
somebody?
e-transfer him the money. Yeah,
Okay.
that's easy.
So, we're to go for 25, so how?
Do you remember when Jess used to sing to us at the end of the night? Could you
This is
sing
my
us the
Mona Lisa?
New York Groove?
No, I
Sorry,
can't.
I'm not good at verifying this.
I won't judge you for eating cookies. You don't judge
Todd, thank you for joining us.
and I'm allowed to use a cup.
Oh, well, thanks for having me. It was a pleasure to be here.
Thank you
Will
so
you come
much,
back
Todd.
soon? Maybe next week, or is that too soon?
No, I can do that probably. I don't know. I'll let you know with my new schedule.
Okay. Talk to you next week. I'm just gonna assume I'm
Yay.
busy next
I
week.
want to see more Todd.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good night, Kelly.
Bye. Thanks,
Good night,
Ryan.
Ryan.
Okay.
Final. I don't know.
No, we can bring
No.
Are you gonna sing us anything?
Sure. Can I sing your Mona Lisa? What do you want? I can't sing the other song.
Don't sing Mona Lisa.
Hey, Mona Lisa in Manhattan.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Can you sing us something from the Muppets?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, do you know like halfway up the stairs? No? Or one of those other songs? Like oh, can you sing us the wishing song? I really love that. That'd be amazing.
I feel so bad for Chelsea at that.
Sorry, I was like, you know, I usually really good
Okay.
and inspired when I can't do that.
Okay, wishing song lyrics.
Military band, and last night, the first time in like so long, we didn't have our masks on.
All right.
It was
Probably weird.
Okay.
sad.
To finish off tonight, I'll just sing you a song from the Muppets.
This is the best part. Besides when Rich says the phone number. That's the best. I live for hearing that.
This could be a way shorter evening if that's what you think.
I honestly, like, back in the day when we had to tune in and couldn't come, I looked forward to just listening to you guys chat. It was nice. I mean, it's still nice, but now I get to do it live.
That is nice.
Or
Okay.
more live. Anyway,
More like-
you know.
This is the wishing song from the Muppets. I wish I had a coat of silk, the color of the sky. I wish I had a lady fair as any butterfly. I wish I had a house of stone that looked down on the sea. But most of all, I wish that I was someone else but me. Now, I don't have a coat of silk, but I still have the sky. I don't have a lady, but there goes a butterfly. Now, I don't have a house of stone, but I can see the sea. Now, most of all, I know that I am happy to be me. I'm happy to be me. Oh, Gonzo.
It astonishes me that you can just say